And just finally, you've got some big moments over the next couple of months. You look to July, the Democratic convention. Is there a Hail Mary that could still happen there with some move by the Democratic Party that we don't see now that might eventuate and change things up in the last 3 months before the election day?
Yeah, well, look, there's always a big possibility of a final quarter Hail Mary play, as you might put it there. The thing is here is that the rules of the Democrat Party, and remember, they invented superdelegates basically so that they could put Hillary Clinton as the nominee, and, we saw how well that worked out for them. They can, after the convention, at any time pull the pin and say, no, the Democrat Party, has gotten together, and we say we actually want a different candidate. It's almost a little bit like, being rolled by a party room here. In Australia, in the Westminster system. So there is still a possibility. And if Joe Biden keeps looking frail, we keep seeing all sorts of odd behavior from him, and remember, he's also got to get through a State of the Union soon, then yeah, that's a very live possibility.
Yeah. And what it would, just finally, James, it would also allow less time for Trump to demolish the then new opponent.
Well, yeah, that's true, too, because, as we've talked about, Kieran, some of the possibilities here are some of the, some people who aren't as well known as, say, Gavin Newsom, who I think the Trump campaign would be very geared up to fight. I mean, California, anybody who's been to California recently and some of the big cities there knows that that's basically a campaign ad for the Republicans. Don't turn America into California. But, some of these other governors, female governors, we've talked about in the past, they could very well step into this, and it would be harder for Trump to demolish them, especially because, they're all going for that suburban vote that is so crucial and that female vote, which is so crucial.
James Morrow from Sky News, the US Report, 8 p.m. Fridays on Sky. Don't miss it. Talk to you next week, James.